A trade processes much more quickly than anyone expected, leaving a man without his Monday night flex spot in a very close game. The person he's up against is in fact the commissioner, who can make a decision on whether or not the player gets to come back or if he's gone forever. How will this end? Find out tonight on Hub South Court.
I don't know where to go from this. Where,
Oh yeah.
hey, it's your show,
Can
dog.
we get, let's get an opening statement from each of you. We'll go with the plaintiff first.
Yeah, so the plaintiff, first of all, Hub South Court is brought to you by the Jerk Store. Hurry now, because they're running out of Uriah. As for the opening statement, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you a case where two consenting adults wanted to make a trade and made a trade. And then the next day they wanted to make another trade using the exact same rules. And the commissioner said, no, 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 no. The commissioner inserted himself into the bedroom of consenting adults.
Wow.
Because he did not see the need. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you read King Lear? Do you know what King Lear said? Reason not the need. It is not the commissioner's job to reason the need of two trading parties.
Counsel, I'm going to have to step in there. I think that's the commissioner's only job, is to reason need and reasons for trades to go through.
No, no, no. I mean, it's not his job to decide whether
This
a
is
trade...
This is opening statements, not arguments.
Yeah. Opening statements.
Your witness.
So,
Yeah, to the defense.
I mean, I felt a little intimidated by this. Like, I felt like I was being attacked. But I did write a formal statement.
Okay.
While it's understandable that the timing of this trade led to this timing issue, all trades processed by the platform are official at the time of completion.
Mm-hmm.
If this trade would have been reversed and then redone the next day, it would have compromised the integrity of the league. All managers are responsible for their actions, as we are not children. Going forward, I am fine if we make a rule about this type of thing, since it seems to happen each year, or more simply, a Foley rule.
A Foley rule. We
Thank
got
you.
a couple of those, I think.
May the plaintiff counter.
Yeah, I give you 2 minutes to counter.
Oh, I don't even need 2 minutes. Look, I take full responsibility for having made the trade, not realizing it would go through instantly.
Yes.
That's fine. I didn't ask anyone to reverse that for me. That was my own mistake. But I found a solution to my own mistake, which
Okay.
was to work to see if Joe was amenable to reversing the trade on our own, using the same rules that allowed it to go through the first place, because we have instant trades, and that would give him the opportunity to see, is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt just ass, maybe? Which turns out maybe he is. And that would have given Joe a chance to back out if we reverse the trade. He was agreeable to that, using the same rules. And when the commissioner applies the rules differently to different circumstances, it reminds me of when the Philadelphia Eagles used the tush push and the rules are not enforced equally.
Well, much like the Philadelphia Eagles, when we tend to do these things over and over and over, we should learn that it is a instant trade, as you should have realized. But, like I said before, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I would have been fine if you would have traded with, let's say, James or anybody else to fill that spot. I would have been fine with that. I think, as the commissioner, and this, I promise you, this has nothing to do with you were playing me, although I'm sure that from the outside feels like that. I just feel like in any other case, a trade of the same player should be finalized, permanent, shall we say, and that you shouldn't be able to swap players to make everybody happy and then swap it back. I mean, that's just that's me.
So I can't trade Mike Evans back to Evan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
We'll
fine
take
now.
Okay. I'm ready to rule on this. I think
I don't accept
I
this
think
ruling.
that I think
No matter what it says.
I think that there is some merit to both sides of this argument.
Well, let me interject something, and I would like to say,
that's how court goes.
Objection.
objection. I totally understand where you're coming from, Foley, and I'm trying to think how to say this. I totally understand where you're coming from. I just think, like I said, the integrity of the whole league, to me, it was a collusion
Adjacent.
of Joe trying to help you swap it back so you would have somebody to play and ultimately win. Well,
Yeah,
you
see, the collusion
ultimately
part is
not
that-
win, but still.
Yeah, so this is kind of going into my findings here, in that regardless of whether or not Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt ended up on your team before the game last night, you still would have lost the game.
Absolutely.
So I find no triable issue, and we should all move on with our lives.
Your Honor, I am concerned with precedent. No, because it's absolutely true. It didn't make a difference. There was
Didn't
no
make a difference.
material change in the outcome of that game.
It's
Uriah
just a
would have won
matter of fact.
either way. Yes, it is a matter of the precedent we are setting here.
I think
Because
that
this
the
was our first
precedent is
time.
okay.
I mean, part of the issue really was,
It's a first time thing.
yeah, we'd
This
never
has
had
never
a
come
trade
up.
go
Yeah.
through on a Sunday night, so none of us knew what would happen.
Yeah,
It is-
I get that.
It is the belief of the court that trade should be done between Monday after the games and
You just might as well.
Saturday night.
You might as well just say Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday,
and-
I guess Thursday also. I don't think you should trade while games are playing.
Yeah.
This is something interesting because to the dozens of people that listen to us that aren't in our league and have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. I'm sorry, Chiquita. Just what ended up happening was we made a trade. A guy went immediately, which has been the standard of this league. When you make a trade, players switch instantly. Now, there is some confusion to that because it involved players that had already played. And so the thought, I assume, was that this would not fully complete until the week was out.
I would have thought that too.
I would have too, but that's not what happened.
Yes.
And it is good to know for everyone out
Moving
there.
forward,
It is something that, you know, there's a lot of firsts that happen in this league, and we just got to take lumps sometimes.
and there is a slider for this.
Mm-hmm.
It's wait one day for it to be approved.
Sure.
Or we could do just make a rule for future.
Mhm.
Like James says, written rules would probably help this league.
Yes, written bylaws would have cleared up this whole thing, and would have cleared up the whole thing last year. And I wouldn't have been as salty about this year's if this wasn't the second year in a row that someone came in and tried to stop Foley specifically and accused Foley of collusion.
I think that had this happened with any other two people, it would have been the same.
You
for-
said the same thing last year, and I didn't believe you then, and I don't believe you now.
Wow, that's paranoia, brother.
Yeah.
Just
Just
because-
paranoid. You know
he's-
what?
Just
You-
because
you
you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you.
The man's keeping him down.
You can cry into your draft board right around where you kept Brock Bowers.
Or didn't. Anyway.
That's the end of this. That's the finding of Hub South Court.
We do have Ozzy Osbourne on the show today.
we have Timu Ozzy Osbourne.
I thought
on
it was
here.
Geddy Lee.
I'm your host, Uriah, and to my left is Foley, aka Ozzy.
Hello.
That's not even
All
British.
right.
That was a terrible British accent.
Sharon!
Sharon.
And to my right, I have the judge, Evan.
Hi, I'm here.
So how's everybody today?
Doing pretty good, I guess.
Um,
Doing really bad.
I'm
in the
going off the
pick'em
rails
pool.
of the crazy train.
you've been on. I almost hit the timing correctly.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was like 15 minutes.
Well,
Too late.
I stood up to do the intro to court, and I forgot half of what I was going to say, so it took me a second to get those wheels right.
Right.
We can edit that. Edit and post. Make
No.
it tighter. Okay.
Nope.
Fine.
I love how this goes. anything going on besides it's spooky week.
Spooky week.
Go ahead.
Very scary. You know what is scary is that when we're podcasting a week from now, there will be a lot of players on different teams than they are on right now, because the trade deadline is in 6 days and 22 hours, roughly from the time we're recording.
This is a great intro.
Yeah,
Thank you, Foley.
you're welcome.
Any ideas of
Yeah.
people?
If Brees actually goes, then he rockets up the charts.
Well, it depends on where he goes.
Well,
Yeah.
to the Chiefs.
To the Chiefs.
If
yeah.
he goes to the Chiefs, I believe he rockets up the charts, and then we
Oh,
got the
look.
dang Chiefs in the Super Bowl
I know-
again.
yes, I would think that too.
I agree. The other two places that are possible for Brees are the Chargers and the Texans, and I would be so mad at either of those destinations just for
the
fantasy
Texans
purposes.
would be so awful.
Yeah,
I don't see it for both of them. I think Woody's doing a great job.
and the Texans. Yeah, like I think the Texans are the least likely of the three. It would be so frustrating for the Chargers when
I'd be
Marion
really
comes
mad.
back.
I'd be really mad because of O'Marion.
That said, I'm not convinced that Brees gets traded. I think that the most likely starting running back in the NFL to get traded is Tony Pollard.
Man, I'm gonna hate that too.
I'm gonna love that as the Tajay
Do
Spears
you have,
owner.
okay.
Tajay Spears been looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, I think I think it's a fire sale in Tennessee. I think Calvin Ridley has a decent chance of being traded away if he can pass the physical.
I don't even trust him anymore.
Oh no, I don't either. I haven't for a couple of years. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Waddle's up there.
I've heard that.
Yeah, that's
There's still mutterings about A.J. Brown going somewhere.
I don't
see
buy
that
that.
happening. But that's top of everybody's talk.
So look, saying all this, if you're reading a trade rumor, be sure to pick up the people
Yep.
that could rise or fall. You
Yep.
know, drop them people. But just be aware.
I mean, look, if Mark Andrews goes to Jacksonville, let's say, and remember, you heard it here first that Mark Andrews is a trade candidate. I think if he goes to Jacksonville, suddenly he and Isaiah Likely are both potential league-winning tight ends. Because Likely is,
You think Brenton Strange is not coming back this year?
I don't see it.
Look,
I
the
mean,
only thing about
certainly not if
and I will
Andrews
say
is
this:
there.
I'm not crazy about Mark Andrews, but last year he didn't do anything until week 10, and
Yeah, no.
from then on he was
He's
great.
crazy.
So
yeah,
I don't know what to think about the Ravens, but that's a whole nother story.
yeah.
I think we'll probably end up talking about the Ravens in just a couple of minutes.
Hey, speaking of which,
True.
week 9, Thursday night's game, Ravens versus the Dolphins, and I would like to say something. I said King Henry was washed, and I still believe that as a King Henry.
He's not
He's not
what he
King
was,
Henry.
But the thing about Derrick Henry is that when they're in a positive game script, he can absolutely crush it. But they just fallen behind so much that they don't.
Well, I mean,
he's not doing the things that get them to the positive game script.
Well, what I was saying is the only reason he got saved this week was because 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, he only had like 70-something yards or something. So, is Lamar back?
Yes.
He
That's
is.
what they say. They say he's on track, but they were saying that last week too,
Yeah.
and then something
Well,
happened
he
like the
played-
day of the game.
He played the practice squad. So
Yeah. Do you guys know that story of
He
what
went to-
happened?
No, I hadn't heard why he wasn't there.
So
But
the
he wasn't.
rules, he just wasn't quite like they never planned to roll him out this week. They listed him as a full participant, and everyone interpreted that to mean.
I see.
But here's the thing: by the definitions of the NFL, because there is gambling involved in this, and people pay, like the sports books pay attention to this stuff. To be a full participant, if you're a starting quarterback, is to take the majority of the first team reps. He was running the scout team this week because they knew he wasn't going to start this week, but they listed him as a full participant.
and he had to be
wow.
listed as a full participant to be on the scout.
No, that was.
Oh, okay.
If you're on the scout
Ooh.
team, that means you're a partial participant
Ooh,
or
that would-
limited participant.
Yeah, that would suck.
So they lied. It was, or by definitions,
Yeah.
they lied, and they're going to get fined for this because sports books made adjustments on the belief that Lamar is a full participant. So that's fun. That's fun. But yes, I think he should be back this week.
All right. How do we feel about Zay and?
No, that's my question. Like with Lamar back, I feel worse about Zay. He hasn't been an all-star all year, but I don't know what it is.
See, I feel better than Snoop. But that's me.
Yeah, well, neither one of them made me feel great about it. But the thing
Yeah.
about watching Lamar play these games is that it's the same deal we hear over and over again. You don't know who it's really going to be, but none of them are going to get super. Like
Well-
Rashad Bateman will put up 18
Well,
points
this-
and they'll catch
This,
2 passes.
this is the crazy question. Like, are they going to be? Is Lamar going to be Lamar?
That's
Or
the
I mean,
thing.
they're so down. I mean, they're so far behind.
Even before the injury, Lamar was not looking good this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said,
Does he pull it back like 75%?
but I think it's a get right spot for him, even with the
Okay.
injury, just because what Lamar has really struggled with this year is pressure. And
Dolphins don't have no pressure.
Yeah, Dolphins ain't
They
applying
sure
pressure.
don't. This is a good spot for that bounce back.
Do you know the over/under on this game?
I saw it earlier, but
Is it 40 something?
50.5.
Really? Is that the high?
It's up there. I mean, anytime you're breaking 50, that's like
That's
start
a-
everybody territory.
I
it's a
just
big one.
that's a lot for the Ravens. I mean,
And the
I mean-
Dolphins.
If they can get on track, they're not out of the hunt yet.
No,
So-
no.
There's
Vegas
plenty of
odds still have
football
them
left.
second best for
Yeah.
the
Really?
AFC North. They're like, they're neck and neck.
So-
As far as odds go, they're neck and neck with Pittsburgh.
so are we starting all our Ravens?
Honestly, with odds like that,
You feel
Vegas
like you
seems
have-
to feel like there's a good chance that this is going to be a shootout.
I'm definitely comfortable starting Zay.
Yeah.
But that's the one that I'm.
Well,
and I've got him as
I-
a top flex.
I've
Look-
got you a deep flex here.
Even though I said Henry's just not the same, he is a number 2 running back. But I feel where you drafted him, once again, you have to start him. I think Zay's a good start. I think Andrews is a good start. I'm just worried about Lamar and Henry.
I understand, but I will give you a desperation flex. The buys are not as bad as they were last week, so this isn't a Binanza pick. But let's say you've got a Mika Igbokwe on buy this week, for instance. You missed the whole Binanza. It was so
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
Um,
I didn't know what they were talking about. I don't
Currently,
listen to this
consensus
show.
wide receiver 69, nice, is DeAndre Hopkins. I say he's going to finish as a top 45 wide receiver this week, and he'll finish ahead of someone we'll talk about later.
Okay.
So, if you're really desperate, there you go.
Oh.
D-Hop.
Hello.
I lost my sheet.
He'll catch a long touchdown.
My electronic sheet. So for the Dolphins, it's just HM, right?
Waddle, sure.
Oh,
You see-
I think it's Waddle.
Yeah.
H8 and Waddle, and 2 is
I
just
mean,
a
the
super
Ravens
flex.
secondary is getting healthier again, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true, but still.
I had to see it. I had to see it to believe it.
This is where I'm just going to trust that Vegas knows what they're doing, and if they're setting the line that high, that's
Well, they
pretty
could
good.
be setting the line that high
Like-
because the Ravens are just gonna
Well, you,
dominate.
you remember
They
last
put up
week
50
they
on their
said the
own.
Ravens were going to do something, and they didn't. This game's going to be iffy. It's a Thursday night game.
Which is always terrible.
Stay away.
I do have.
Except for H8. He's a smash.
This is a sad stat. This is such a sad stat. I feel a little mean even bringing this up.
He had that on go.
Oh! Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not wearing it.
Yeah, he has no
Oh.
idea. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Go ahead.
You had a little sound effect for your sad
Go
side.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm so sad I missed that. So
Listen tomorrow.
second round guard, Jonah Savagnia for the Miami Dolphins. I know
Only you would know this.
I know you guys are not crazy about PFF grades.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a PFF grade this low in my life. Oh my god. His pass blocking grade is 5.8
Oh
out of
my God.
100.
I didn't know it went
Out of
that low.
100?
Yes.
I did not know
Wow.
it.
His overall grade, when you factor in run blocking, is 28.4. I've never seen 28.4 before. I've certainly never seen 5.8. This is insane.
Yikes.
I feel bad for the guy for being that bad at football.
Do you think that does that factor into your feelings on Tua at all?
If anything, it factors into my feelings on HN, but I mean, his run
Okay.
blocking grade's better. No, I mean, again, it's the Ravens. The defense still has to kind of show me. No, I would still start. I would start HN. I would start Waddle. 2 as a super flex.
All right, so let's move on to the Bears versus the Bengals. Who you got?
Rome Odunze, the only person that Caleb Williams likes to throw the ball to.
This is true.
I cannot not say Womadunze now. Womadunze.
Rome Odunze. Hey, speaking of, hang on. Do you know why? You know the restaurant A&W?
Yeah.
Do you know why they call it A&W?
Huh?
Because it got hamburgers and whoop beer.
I have heard. That's great.
That was terrible. Wow.
The reason, so just if we want to make fun of PFF real quick, which I love PFF, but the
Mhm.
reason the Womadunze thing came up is the Ringer was making fun of them. They have this metric called big time throws, and they're like, this sounds like something that someone at PFF's son just came up with. Big time throws. Somebody got an owl. Womadunze got an owie. It's that kind of energy to it. Anyways. I think big time throws is actually a good metric, but
You just made fun of it.
I know.
I know I'm making fun of it, but I do like
He
big
loves
time
it.
throws.
It's numbers. It's
Uh,
his favorite.
And big time wow.
At some point, I will explain PFF grades to you all.
Hopefully
They're not the end all be all.
Hopefully
but
it's
they're-
in chat.
they're
No, I'm joking.
52 is the over under here, even bigger than the other ones. So we're getting some healthy ones this week.
They're
on
over-
the backs of
they're
terrible
over-
defense.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
overreacting from last week
Yeah.
when everybody blew out everybody.
49 points from the Jets. I think Caleb can find some joy.
I think so. I feel good about. I would start Caleb in a super flex comfortably,
Yeah.
and depending on what you got
Swift.
going on in a single.
I'm starting him in a
yeah,
single
In
this
a
week.
single,
Yeah,
it's
I
probably
have
a
him.
solid pick.
And I think Swift is a smash.
Swift and honestly, Monongai too.
Yeah.
He's starting to do his own little thing, and
Oh.
I'm happy for him.
As
Happy
for
for
the
you.
Bengals, I think it's everybody. Well, not the tight end, but everybody.
Yes, yeah, definitely not any tight ends for the Bengals, but yes, I think we know the Bengals have really become like the Rams. We know who it is.
Yeah.
It's quarterback, running back, top two wide receivers, nobody else.
Yeah.
Man, I have been a Joe Flacco hater my whole life. I still am a Joe Flacco hater, but I am
Good.
enjoying what he is doing for Jamar Chase right now.
Well,
Sure, but this is it's the same thing he was doing at the Browns when he
Absolutely.
ran on that sick run over there, and everybody's like, maybe the Browns actually are good. They weren't. Joe Flacco's just doing Joe Flacco things. Good for you, man.
but now he has.
he's 72 years old.
But now he has 2 wide receivers.
yeah, he's got good wide
So, I mean-
receivers. He ain't got much of a line.
It's much like last year with the Vikings and Sam Darnold. I mean, you can't really go wrong.
I think that the Pro Bowl Sam Darnold is proving himself
Absolutely
right
is.
now.
Somebody
He's
was
solid.
really down on him.
I didn't want to go for it. I didn't believe in him at the beginning of the season, but I'm comfortable with him now. Ride the whole way out.
Yeah, we'll talk about Darnold more later.
A few of y'all were making fun of me last year.
We're some-
But whatever.
There's some space away from Darnold. Yeah. All right.
All right, Vikings versus Lions. Evan, who you got?
God, I don't want to touch either of the running backs. I really don't for the Vikings.
I wish I didn't.
I probably am going to have to in a league in which I have both of them, but neither one of them get me too excited about that.
I really wish I didn't have Mason, but
Yeah. All right, Mason, I think, is that time in the sun is
Gone?
quickly
Yeah.
wrapping up.
think-
And with JJ McCarthy under center against this Lions defense, I don't really love anybody. You're gonna
Jefferson.
start Jefferson.
that's it.
And if you can avoid it, I would stay away from everything else. If your tight end's on bye, Hawkinson sometimes pulls out a
Sometimes.
mystery touchdown.
I think there's others you could
Yeah,
do really
you could
well.
Probably
with
do
that.
better than
Yeah.
Hawkinson, but
I got this wrong. I said on the podcast last week that I wasn't really concerned about the return of Aaron Jones. I thought that Jordan Mason had done enough to just command
I did
touches.
too.
yep.
And I was wrong. And that's really frustrating, and I don't want it. In fact, I am in one league, I put in a waiver claim to drop Jordan Mason for Tyrone Tracy.
Yep.
And this is kind of where we are.
I get that.
Not that either of them really did anything.
No.
I am starting J.J. McCarthy in Superflex this week.
Good
I
luck with
don't
that.
really have a choice since I
Yeah.
traded away Trevor
It's
Lawrence
probably
and
gonna
Baker
be-
Mayfield's on bye.
It's probably going to be throwing in a whole bunch. They may just be little dink and dunks,
Yeah.
but you might get something out of that.
Hopefully he learned from the sideline.
Lions is everybody, right?
Yes.
That's
Not
just-
J-Mo.
But yeah,
I'm out on J-Mo.
Yeah, me too.
What
I've
about-
been out.
What about Demo? How about Monty?
I think
Been
you have
pretty
to.
disappointing.
I still think you have to if you got it.
I've been saying I'm not crazy about starting Demo any given week.
I'm starting that. That's a thing now. Demo. That's
Demo?
it. Yeah.
His
Hit me up.
it's Knuckles. His proper
Oh,
name.
here we go. The Sonic and
It's
Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles. Although I preferred it when they went by Rhythm and Bruise.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I was kind of.
Nah,
Or no, I guess that was when it was Swift and Jamal Williams was rhythm and bruise, maybe. Anyways,
What about Goff?
yeah,
I like
I think
he's a super flex, right? Like I looked at him in one league because I'm in this position where I'm streaming quarterbacks in multiple leagues now, and I looked at Goff in one, but he usually does a very good job against the Minnesota defense. He's good at diagnosing Brian Flores, but with it being a different coordinator, I don't trust it.
But you got him 13 to 24.
Sure,
somewhere
absolutely,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
And like probably around 14.
All right, so let's go to the Panthers versus the Packers. Do we know who the running back is?
It's got to be Rico, right? Chuba looked like he was running with ankle weights on.
Yeah.
Rico, and granted, he played 2 soft run defenses on those monster games, but I don't know how you watch that game last week and don't decide that it's Rico 70, Chuba 30 at worst.
Canales hinted at that. Like Dave Canales said, we love Chuba, but at
He's
a certain
getting paid
point,
either way.
Rico's demanding. Yeah, Rico's demanding.
I just wish the announcers would go, Rico! Suave. Okay, sorry.
Sounds better.
Tet,
Yeah.
are
I
we
mean,
on the lookout for Coker?
No.
Coker stepped up a little bit. The question is was that an Andy Dalton thing or is it
I don't
different
know.
No, look, you're not starting it.
I'm hard out on Coker right now.
I would say if you have the options, Tet would be the only person, and I would be scared of him. If I had options.
Yeah, I think Ted is a weekly starter in most leagues right now.
All right, so let's move on to the Packers. Ooh,
I love it.
everybody but the wide receivers.
Yeah, I just hate this wide receiver room
Just
so
can't pick
much.
which one it's going to be.
Like 3 or
Same
4
problem.
years in a row, I've hated this
Yep,
room.
same problem over and over again. How about Emmanuel Wilson, though, getting himself a little shine this last week?
What about Savion?
What did Savion do?
He got a touchdown.
Was it a rushing touchdown?
No, it was a passing.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very
Out of
much.
the
Oh,
backfield?
he had 1 catch for 8 yards and a touchdown.
I bet it was out of the backfield.
It doesn't matter.
He lined up as a running
It-
back.
it
Took
does not
caught a
matter.
screen.
Look,
8-yard screen.
and I am so over.
Or an angle route.
So who did I watch? Now one of the Falcons linebackers has the big helmet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
it's
man.
becoming more and more
You gotta.
common.
I don't
gosh.
blame him. I mean,
Hey, you gotta protect your longevity.
Look, all I can think of is those helmets. Y'all are probably too young, but the
The
gumball
leather
machines
helmets?
with
Yeah.
the little helmets.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
all I can think of.
The
dude,
only
I'm sorry. Before you say the only on that subject, ESPN NFL 2K5, my crib was full of those helmets. What are you talking about? Go ahead.
There's
I don't
only
remember what I was
there's
gonna
only one football game.
Oh.
Period.
NFL 2K5.
No, it's Madden.
It's-
Period.
Stop
Period.
it. NFL 2K5 is the best sports
Did
game.
you
of
ever
all time.
play Quarterback Club 99? It was terrible.
No, but I loved Blitz the League.
You ever play
Blitz is great.
college football '94?
Oh boy.
That was the jam. Ask James.
They
Anyone?
need to make extra big cleats for the running backs. That's I think
Big clown shoes.
nice big soft.
Give that
cleats.
to the fast people.
Just saying.
Make
Well,
it
that's
even.
going to make it harder to do the toe drag, though.
Yeah. Fair
Would
enough.
it?
Fair enough.
I mean, you got like an extra 8 inches. You could do toe
You're
drag
like
with.
you're gonna be over here catching the ball, and the sideline's over here, and you're still gonna be out of bounds
Yeah.
because no. Anyone who
Your
thinks
ankles beside the coach. I'm sorry.
anyone who thinks that Madden is
Stop
better
it.
than NFL 2K5
Stop it, dude.
2K was
wears
alright.
clown shoes.
2K was alright. I
No.
thought that the first person view that they used to have in those games, I thought that was really cool. It made the game almost impossible for me because I wasn't smart enough to play it, but it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't
Hang
the
it
best way to
up.
play.
We're not even good. That's no.
You are insane. You did
You-
not play that game if you like.
Whatever.
That game was so good.
We're
This
moving
is-
on.
okay.
Chargers versus the Titans. Everybody for the Chargers? Question mark.
I mean, Quentin Johnson's had a goose egg now. I'm right. I was right all along. Quentin Johnson is boo boo.
I was right there with you.
Yeah, I know. You
I
were.
don't
right.
think
I
he
was
is.
also talking a bunch of noise
I just-
because he's still just Quentin Johnson. No matter
Look,
how many
I
times he's
don't
accidentally scored.
think he is. I think Herbert just found a new wide receiver. Orlando Gaddison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
People
the
forget
guy.
Gadsden did play wide receiver for 2 years in college.
Yes.
Um,
At the University of Syracuse.
something that I Quentin Johnston, I'm not going to repeat my same mistake. I've learned my lesson because with Brian Thomas Jr., I was as low as anyone in the world on Brian Thomas Jr. I thought he was just not a great talent. And then he looked so good, and so I overcorrected. I was like, fine, maybe he's good. And then he went back to being bad as soon as I did that, so I was wrong twice.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that with Quentin Johnston.
Yeah.
He's bad forever.
It's absolutely frustrating.
I don't.
Well, who
Herbert?
would you start instead of Quentin Johnson? Are you going to roll with Lad McConkey? Or
I'd
you
take
just
Lad
stick-
over Quentin.
I'll do Quentin.
Okay,
That's just me.
sure.
But once again, the wide receivers on that team is a coin flip.
Old Kamani Badal.
Is he the real thing?
Doinked me last week because I started him when he did nothing,
And then
and I
you
benched
sit
him last
And he
week,
went off.
and he goes off. So if I start him this week, everybody, you should bench
Please,
him.
please start him.
I'll do my best.
Because I play Evan this week.
That's another league. I don't have him in this league.
Oh,
Somebody,
okay.
did James have him? I think James had him, and I was playing it. It was annoying to me because he was on my bench in the other.
All right, Titans. Anybody? I'm not.
What about old Chimera? I don't know.
Dickey?
DK?
That's
DK?
Ray DK.
Chimera?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
What about him?
He is
No.
worth picking up in leagues.
Mhm.
I have a waiver claim with him in our league.
Two
but
weeks
I
in a
have,
row, right around
I have
17
many waiver
points.
claims this week, so I doubt,
Me too.
I doubt
But,
DK ends up being the one I get.
but all
because
mine
it's pretty low
have
on my
$0
priority.
attached to
Same,
it.
yeah. I have a bunch of $0 claims just ordered by priority because I'm fine with picking up any of these guys. It's
Mm-hmm.
just who do I? Since I had to pick up Tyquan Thornton for some reason.
Well, you
Who'd
know
you
that
drop?
reason. It's
I
your,
don't remember who it
it's,
was.
Luka Burden.
You know that reason. It's yours.
It's fine. You dropped
But-
you dropped Tyquan Thornton for Tyquan Thornton.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
But DK is worth monitoring. I would not put him anywhere near my starting lineup yet. I think if Ridley gets traded away, that's a good sign. And he has looked good. Credit to him. I think Ayumanor is still more talented personally, but DK's looked good and should
He's
be on
looked good
rosters.
2 weeks in a row with roughly 17 points against New England and the Colts. Those are
Decent
not
defenses.
they are not soft squads. And when you get into playoff time, he's got Jacksonville, Cleveland, and San Francisco.
Yeah, but
Definitely a stash.
The
For
only
me.
thing about that is San Francisco's defense are probably better at that time, and Cleveland's too. So I don't.
Maybe
There's-
Cleveland's got mad run defense, but they're a little bit soft in the back.
All right, so
There's
let's.
a part of me that would be tempted to flex Tajay Spears.
Just because you have him,
No, I'm not. I'm not starting him this well. Maybe I am if I have to. If I can't
Is he
do a
fully
quarterback in
overtaken?
super flex. Do what?
Oh yeah, he took the majority of snaps last week. I didn't even notice
Yeah.
that.
And as I said a few weeks ago, I think
Who's
the
watching
negative
the-
game scripts
who's watching the Titans game?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think negative game scripts favor Tajay Spears over Pollard, and I think if they are looking at trading Pollard, they might just wrap him in bubble wrap. All of which lends itself to desperation flex. You could do worse.
Sure.
All right, so let's move on to the Falcons versus the Pats.
Stupid Falcons. You guys
Falcons.
are awful.
How
I hate that team.
What are we thinking with them? Besides Bijan, we know Bijan's a smash.
You'll never know. You can go with Bijan. If you got to.
Cousins with a comeback, huh?
Didn't look very good.
It did
Looked
not.
Quite bad.
They just.
Uh,
I also have some respect for the game that Algiers been playing these last couple of weeks. He's
I've
getting
always liked
standalone
Algier.
value out of it. But then again, I mean,
Give me
what's wrong with Drake London? He's
give
day-to-day.
me Algiers College.
Oh, I knew this one point. I can't remember.
I have no idea.
BYU.
That's right.
BYU.
Played with Zach Wilson.
That's right.
Yeah, they were there at the same time. Quick justice for Falcons offensive coordinator Zach Robinson, if I may. If
I don't know if you can.
if it please the cards.
That's actually pleasing me to keep referring to me as the court.
Look, Zach Robinson is an interesting one in that he is very unconventional. I have my personal bias towards liking him. I have criticisms of certain things. I don't think he does enough play action, but he does extreme. He just does things to the extreme that have never been done in the NFL. The level to which he runs outside zone, that kind of thing. Just a lot of his concepts are very unconventional. And when things are going well, which for a lot of this year they were, it's like he's cooking. This is great. But as soon as things go wrong and it's such a weird offense, people are like, "What an idiot
Yeah.
he is." He was without his wide receiver one and without his quarterback, and he was there with the corpse of Kirk Cousins.
Quarterback one isn't a lot better.
But has run the offense pretty well most of the year. I don't like Penix, to be clear. As much as I have this rep for just loving all Falcons, I don't like Michael Penix. So I don't know. I just want to defend.
Do you think
My
you'd
guys
like him
like
better in a different position, in a different team?
I would like him better if he were right-handed.
Oh gosh. All right. So let's move on to the Pats. The Patriots. Everybody but the running backs
Drake May for MVP.
looking good.
This guy is solid.
I've been hurt before. Let's
Yeah.
not
Oh gosh.
let's not get my hopes up too much here. I'm trying.
He's the
to
real
just-
deal.
He really is.
He
He sure
is.
loves Boutte.
He does.
That's right.
They have a weekly touchdown connection.
They're killing it together.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
Drake
Diggs
May-
is a start. If you got him,
who is?
Diggs.
Yeah, I think Diggs is fine. A fine start. I think Ramondre can still be started.
Ugh.
Travion had sort of a comeback game after having
Yeah.
a career low the week before. But I still think Ramondre is a safe play for you. Low end RB2.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm joking.
And I already checked out the movies. We'll get to that. We'll get
I'm
to
just
that.
looking,
Get
just
ahead of
looking while
myself.
you're talking.
I and Hunter Henry, you can still fire up. Evan, I was talking to Uriah about this last week, but now it's even more of an important conversation. So in Chopped, which I'm still in, by the way,
Whatever. Nobody cares.
I always
Chopped is
had this plan in my
What
head
is that game?
that if I lived long enough, I would get Josh Allen. I would get a top tier quarterback. I've got
Okay.
Drake May.
I would keep with
Do I
May
just-
over Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen's there. Do I just roll with May?
I would.
I might. I think
It's-
probably
it feels wrong in your
Yes,
in the
it does.
cockles of your heart. That doesn't sound like what
cockles.
should be happening, but I think Drake
Two-
May is lots. I don't know. I'm more comfortable with it.
2 points to Evan for cockles.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good
that's a
word.
good. That's a good one. Although I might still just pick up Josh Allen as well and have
Can you trade and chop?
no.
No.
Okay,
unfortunately,
just one-
no.
There was a time that I was going to trade with him, and I couldn't. I got a little upset.
Yeah, I was upset when I realized
I-
that as well.
Let's-
Kamish, I feel like that's your fault somehow. I know it's the default.
I don't know. I don't know if any chopped league allows trades. I'm unsure.
goodness.
It's all right.
Anyways,
What about Hunter Henry?
he's fine. He's sort of a mid-tier tight end one.
Speaking
We
of
got 8 points out of
Halloween,
him.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the town, and I feel like
Halloween.
I feel like I'm in the
Silent Hill.
old medieval town, and Foley's roaming the village with pitchforks, and
Come after you with this cane.
anyway, 49ers versus the Giants. Anybody but CMC and Kittle.
No.
Is
I mean,
West
Mac
Coast-
Jones is-
West Coast Matt Jones playing this week?
I hope not. I hope
I
the
think
real
he
Mac
is.
Jones is playing.
No.
I mean, that every week they've
The
said,
better Mac Jones is playing.
oh, so Mac Jones is playing. Great.
No, Brock Purdy. People are like, what the
I don't
heck?
think there's a difference between the two. Just keep rolling Mac Jones. He keeps winning. The media loves him at this point.
Yeah, he's getting the Brock Purdy treatment. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the same thing. He's shining a little bit.
Look, if you're starting anybody but CMC and Kittle, you should be out of fantasy football.
I mean, I like Mac Jones is going to be a QB2. Okay, because again, for those who don't know, this is the other thing. This is part of why I got so upset about the trade situation.
Which one?
Exactly.
The
This year, or last year.
this year, the weekend trade, because I really needed this win that I wouldn't have gotten either way. Because I knew I was.
Hey, say that again. I'm sorry.
I really needed this win that I ended up wouldn't have gotten either way.
Okay.
I really needed that win against Uriah because I knew my odds would be by making that trade. My odds for this upcoming week would be rough because I was trading away Trevor Lawrence, who's coming off the bye, to trade for
The guy
Baker
who's going
Mayfield,
to
who's
bye.
going into bye, and Jalen Hurts is on bye.
Also, I think Baker's a lot more hurt than they're letting.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so glad he's going to bye because I think he needs to rest up.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm just in a real pickle
You
here.
CJ Stroud?
I'm going to roll out J.J. McCarthy and hopefully Mac Jones, the real Mac Jones.
How do you feel about Dylan Gabriel?
I don't feel at all.
What about CJ Stroud?
I don't feel at all. Thank you.
Stafford?
I mean, look, we can negotiate. Like, send me an offer. Although I'm tempted to shut down the Emporium, the crazy trade Emporium, because
The Hudson store that opens.
are you going to
and
veto
closes.
our own trade? Are you going to veto a trade that you make?
Look, if it's
we're
a-
gonna vote to veto it, whatever.
If it's a good trade, it stands. I mean, I
Who are
can't
you
help
to say
it.
what's a good
I
trade?
can't help it that you put up junk.
This is
It's every time.
this though.
I
Who
can't
is he
Indiana
to make that
Jones.
decision?
love
He's the
Indiana Jones.
commissioner, and that's the point
That's
of
the
it.
ruling.
When we had the veto system, it was to the people, but once we get rid of it, it's up to him.
No, I think the point of getting rid of the veto system is that there are no vetoes.
Anyway,
And I don't remember
no
voting on
triable
commish
issue.
only. I do not remember
Order!
voting on
order.
I got to
commish
follow
only
that.
vetoes.
Just saying, if it's a bad veto, it just
Do
gets
we
vetoed.
feel-
I mean, a bad trade, it gets vetoed.
Do we feel good about Tyrone Tracy?
yeah, yeah.
Well,
unfortunately.
I will say this: yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes for the opportunity, but no because what he did at the beginning of the year.
That's what I'm thinking. He
Um,
had the opportunity. He was not getting replaced until a couple weeks in,
Fair.
and he still didn't do a whole lot.
Look, and I hope the many tens of people listened when I said pick up Slayton a couple weeks ago. Looking good.
Yeah, came back from injury and didn't miss a step.
So let me ask you this: with Dart at the helm, are you starting Wayndale and Slayton?
I think they're both worthy flexes, like deep flexes, wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 kind of territory. Yeah, and by the way, Dart looking good at this
Yeah,
point.
he is. I don't like him though.
What's he averaging? What's he averaging? 200 yards a
Dart
game and
might be clutch.
It ain't clutch. I'll tell you that much.
no.
It ain't clutch. He
Don't
is-
be
I
don't
just
be a
said that
Dart
to-
defender.
I just said that to trigger him.
Oh,
that's
Yes,
all.
he is essentially averaging 200 yards a game.
Come on, that's not anything.
His stats are a little bit skewed by the Denver game because he got closer to 300 and he had 3 touchdowns. But otherwise, right around the single touchdown, 200 yards.
Yeah, listen, they're not asking him. I never want to ask a rookie quarterback to be taking over a game.
Especially one that has no clutch.
Especially one that I labeled as a project quarterback.
I,
But I think he has looked. He is looking like the high end of what I thought he could
I
be.
think
serviceable is what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's a word.
Serviceable.
Definitely serviceable, but I think that we're going to get a view into what he's actually capable of without Scatterboo behind him.
I would look. Once again, all I want to say is for the Dart people, just grab those reins, pull them back a little bit, slow it down, and see what happens. I don't think he's that good. I think he's serviceable.
I got
Sort
him
of-
comfortably a super flex. That's about the
Yeah.
best.
Yes,
Sure.
I agree with that. Let's move on to the Colts versus the Steelers, and it's very easy. It's everybody on the Colts and the Steelers. Who?
DK,
DK.
Jalen Warren.
Oh, you're going Warren?
Yeah,
What did he get last week? Nothing, didn't he?
only 14 points.
Did he get 14?
He had 9 points last week.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago he had about 20, but last
Yeah.
week Jalen Warren
I
had
thought
19.
everyone on my team put up double digits.
No.
Except for Tyquan Thornton, who put up
no.
0.
But hey, man, how about the Colts going to the Super Bowl? That's going to be weird.
That's going to be
in a
awesome.
few years. In a few years, but
What?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, look at him go.
Well, it's going to be the Colts versus.
Wish I hadn't traded
Chiefs?
him away.
Are they no?
No, they're
They're in the same division, aren't
same
they?
They're
Same
same
conference.
conference.
So it'd be
who
the-
was it? It was the
Colts and the Eagles.
Colts and the Eagles.
probably the Eagles, hopefully the
Lions.
Lions, but we'll see. An all blue Super Bowl. That sounds cool, man.
Colts and Falcons.
It won't be the Falcons because they are going to choke this season away. The rest of them because the Falcons are bad. So's my
see.
team, but they're annoying me bad.
They're going for Mendoza next year.
And San Francisco's still 5-3 somehow.
I do not know how they're winning, but they are.
They are
Well, I know how they're
It's
winning. Christian
Chiefs.
McCaffrey.
It's like the Chiefs last year. Nobody it didn't
Oh
really
my
make
God,
sense how
no.
they were winning.
Do you know what the funniest Super Bowl would be? Indianapolis versus Seattle. Indiana Jones versus Sam Darnold.
Against Sam
That
Darnold.
would be
really
awesome.
cool.
Anyway,
Two guys who both got run out of New York. They got ruined by New York.
Got
Different
ruined by New
franchises in New
and
York.
they're at the Super Bowl.
Met were on the same team together in
Yep.
Minnesota.
And now
Got
back.
fixed there, and look at them now.
There
Alright.
you go.
Let's move on to the Broncos versus the Texans.
Did we even say who we're starting for the Colts?
I mean, I'm
Huh?
starting Daniel Jones. I'm starting Tyler Warren.
said everybody.
Pittman.
Yeah, I mean, you
Jonathan
are.
Taylor is absolutely starting, but the other wide
Touchdowns is fine.
receivers,
The wide receivers,
Coin flip.
yes.
Downs or
Coin-
Pierce, coin flip.
The
I'm
number
still
one,
rolling with
look,
Pittman
the
comfortably.
number one wide receiver is Warren. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's Warren, then Pittman, and then.
Feels like Warren's cooled off a little bit.
He's been pretty even, to be honest with you. He had a slower week this week, but he's been riding that
Yeah.
15, 16
That's fair.
point line for weeks.
Fair enough.
Broncos, Texans. Who's Bo Nix? Who is he? Is he
Is
real?
Is he Oregon Bo Nix or is he Auburn Bo Nix?
So,
Never
question-
know.
It keeps on happening.
Within a game, it changes.
Flip flop. What running back are you trusting?
None for me.
Yeah.
I'm out. I've been out on that
Out on
backfield all
those
year.
for sure.
What wide receiver are you trusting?
Troy Franklin is coming along. They're getting him. They're getting more creative with how
Flex.
he's used. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not saying like he's a must start or anything, but I think Troy Franklin is someone you can start, and you can still start Sutton as well.
Okay,
I've just never been in for Sutton at any point.
It's never sexy, but
Yeah.
I had him like for years, and it was just nothing.
yeah.
Um,
Remember when Russ
yeah.
came to Denver?
Oh,
and-
I thought he
Yeah.
was just going to be great.
Everybody thought that was the year, and it just feels like I hear that every year, and it never comes about.
Yeah.
So
Look, C.J. Stroud. Who is he? Is he the guy from the last 3 games or 2 games?
CJ Stroud against Denver is going to be real bad.
it's not going to be pretty.
Surtain's out.
I'm not.
I
It's
think
not
that's it?
It's not enough.
It's the
Oh,
pass
really?
rush. The
Yeah.
difference, like the 3. Evans, the statistician here, he can look at the 3 good games CJ Stroud had,
Mhm.
but it was against the 3 worst defensive or the 3 worst pass rushes.
Baltimore, San
Ter-
Francisco,
Yep.
Tennessee.
And San Francisco's D line was decimated by that point.
I guess
Tennessee
I can
has
see
no
it
D
now.
line.
Those are the only games.
Baltimore's
Well, actually,
the one.
only 2 of those games did he top 20 points according to our scoring.
Yeah.
And the one against Tennessee, he only had 18.
Yeah. And it's like that is the difference. When he is under any pressure at all, he just turns into a bad quarterback. Whereas if you give him a clean pocket the whole game, hey, he looks pretty good.
So what about Woody?
Yeah, this game makes me nervous for Woody because I do think they go down fairly quick, and he's probably. I mean, he's the guy, right? Is he running?
The only
running
thing-
the show?
passes.
He's good at passing.
Woody's catching passes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good at that.
The split as far as rushes still slightly favors Nick Chubb.
Yeah,
It's like 17 versus
60-40 from what I
13,
see.
something like that.
So we're not
Um,
starting Nico either, huh?
I don't know if Nico's going to play. I mean, he's still in
Is he
concussion
still-
protocol.
okay.
It's
They
early in
say
the week.
he's
We'll see.
trending towards a return,
Okay.
but we'll see.
But yeah, I if you've got Nico, you're going to start him. I will start him if he's healthy. I have him, but I'm not going to feel good about it because I just think CJ Stroud's going to be under pressure all game, and it's not going to go well.
If he doesn't go, Hutchinson. Is that
Xavier
your
Hutchinson's
follow-up?
looking good. I mean, you can throw a dart at any of the Iowa State wide receivers.
It's a toss-up.
Any of the 3, but honestly, Jalen Lane seems to have the best connection with Stroud right now. Although Hutchinson has been good. I wish to see more out of Jaden Higgins.
Jags versus Raiders. Do we watch this game?
Yeah,
I
I
won't
guess.
now that I don't have Trevor Lawrence.
I will probably watch some of the first Jaguars game that I've seen all year because I think Travis Hunter is wide receiver 1 this week. Whether
read
or not
that.
that's any good, but I think I think that's the direction they're wanting to head.
I
with
think
him.
I think ETN's a smash.
Sure.
What about Thomas? Are we?
If he plays,
Is that? Yeah, I don't know if he's playing or not.
I don't either.
TBA.
Yeah.
Monitor his health.
Raiders. Genty? Is Bowers playing?
I think Bowers is going to play, and he
Is he?
is. I think so.
I thought he was.
And
That's
he's
his ass.
an auto start if he plays.
I'll tell you this: since week 4, Genty has returned back to low-end RB2 numbers. Somebody called him.
You ain't the only one.
I think Genty is still a fine play. I think he's an RB1.
What about
Low end RB1.
Trey Tucker and Beck?
No thank
Uh,
you. Best.
yeah,
No, thank
see,
you.
Betch,
I've had
whatever.
Trey Tucker
Look.
all season. I've been kind of
Dude, I'll
dancing
start
that
him.
line, and I don't know whatever to get out of him. You can, from time to time.
I've
get a
started
pretty
this
good
week.
game.
I'd start him this week.
Maybe next week or the following if they trade away Jacoby Myers, which is on the table.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe they trade for. I shouldn't even say this. I shouldn't even say this one.
You gonna give away your stash?
All 10 people listening. Yeah,
You two listening.
I already got my people turned in.
I'll add it in right now.
Russell Wilson
You think so?
might
Oh.
get traded to the Raiders.
No,
reunite
thank
with
you.
Pete Carroll.
Dude,
Do I still have
Um,
Russell Wilson? Do I drop
No,
him?
he's on
I dropped
waivers.
him. Okay, that makes sense.
good luck picking that guy up.
I wouldn't go for it even if I
No.
did because Russell Wilson should have retired 4 years ago.
All right, this is the game I'm excited about. Saints versus the Rams. Blowout? Question mark. I will defer to the resident Saints
Yeah,
fan.
it's almost certainly going to be a blowout.
What's his face?
I think they're going with Shuck.
they are. He's
Yeah,
already been
they are.
announced.
Okay.
How do you feel about him?
That's what I wanted to know.
He looked a little better than Rattler, but it was his first couple of downs or whatever.
Yeah.
But
He threw a
not
pick on his
great.
first possession.
I'm just talking about in the
His
in
footwork
the
looked
overall
good.
scheme thing. He didn't look good,
Yeah.
but
He had an aura. His aura was how the kids
looked-
say it.
It looked. I kind of liked his motion
His-
a little bit better.
His
liked
aura
the
was
way
fire.
that It wasn't good.
Oh,
I'm
no.
I'm not attempting to
I'm-
defend it, but I will tell you.
Aura
this.
was meta.
This daggone team is 1-7,
Evans
and
just
they're
ran.
closing up shop. They're done for the year.
Speaking
and
of
you know
trades-
why they're going to do that? Because they are going to seek out the first overall pick and take some poor dumb idiot at the quarterback position and ruin my life.
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
All I can hear is wah 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 wah.
They're
Um,
gonna do it, and it's so
No, they'll
endlessly frustrating.
they'll draft a cornerback,
Yeah, it's going to be
a safety.
They're going to take.
for Mississippi State.
They're going to take some quarterback that will have
Who's
a
the safety
4-year-long
Hang on a
career
second.
in which he does nothing and doesn't even touch the playoffs, or they're going to take a tight end or something ridiculous.
Who's a good safety for Mississippi State?
We got a couple of them.
That's who's going.
It's very frustrating.
Oh, that
To
was
be a
good.
Saints fan and a State fan, this has not been a good time.
Yeah, what's dude?
I don't want to get into it.
I just want to say
Start
that.
Chris Olave.
I just want to say this. I went to bed,
Mm.
or I didn't go to bed. I stopped watching because I was like, State did it, and that was like 3 minutes left.
Right.
And
My
man,
friend texted me in the third quarter, and he said, "Oh man, check it out." And I didn't say anything because I never say anything when the game is going on. And then right after that is when it all went downhill. Right after he texted me. So when I got to work, I punched him in the back of the head. And I'll do it again, Nikki.
Ozzy, what are you over there looking up?
I think that the funniest thing New Orleans could do to Evan personally is draft Trinidad Chambliss.
Yes.
I say, you know what? Ruin his career. I don't care. Ole Miss sucks.
Or at the best safety or the best overall player according to the big board I'm looking at from Mississippi State is safety Isaac Smith.
I told you. I don't even know
We've
this
got a
state.
couple of good. Our DBs are good. We have a solid defense.
Yeah, he said the same
We
thing about
have the
Emmanuel
lead.
Forbes.
We have more interceptions than any other team in the SEC this season.
They also said old man Emmanuel Forbes was good.
Look,
Going back to the Saints though.
Emmanuel Forbes was great in college.
Going back to the Saints, I am glad that they are rolling out Shuck.
Yeah.
I didn't think he looked better than Rattler at all, but I think we've gotten a good enough sense of Rattler. He is what I projected him to be, which is a
I would say
potentially high-end backup.
he looked better than
best-
Rattler did when he first started.
the
That's
best,
fair.
the best thing that could happen was the Saints trade Olave to the Browns for Sanders.
That'd be very funny.
It would make no damn sense.
But
I mean,
it kind of does make sense.
Listen, Camaro's going to retire this year. Maybe they do trade Olave. Maybe somebody grows a damn brain and they just don't take a quarterback
He's talking to you,
first
Mickey.
overall
I do have a bust of the week.
on the Saints.
Chris Olave
Question mark?
finishes. He's ranked wide receiver 21 consensus
Is he really
42.
for the season or this week?
this week.
42.
I say outside the top 45 or behind DeAndre Hopkins.
Like it. All right, let's move on to the Rams. And once again, is everybody right?
I mean, yeah, I guess Kyron, if they use him right,
Who
it'd
knows?
be great. But if they
Yeah.
don't, then
Yeah,
that
it's-
stinks. It could be Blake Corum for no reason.
You're rolling Kyron.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely rolling with Kyron,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm sorry if it doesn't work because sometimes they just don't want it to work.
You heard it here first. We're sorry.
Maybe if you're like, again, I don't think the bye weeks are this bad this week, but if they are, if for you specifically, maybe desperation flex Blake Corum just because. I mean, this is a 14 point line. If it's that much of a blowout, then maybe they do pull Kyron early and give
And
Corum some luck.
I did pick the Rams for the blowout.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
You did. You said the Rams would blow out the Saints just now.
yeah, you did.
Uh,
No, I was talking about on Pick'em.
oh.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't remember.
I'm
what the
never going
score
to take a
was.
line that big and pick them.
I always go for anyway.
I'm never.
It's
taking
just
a
too
double
big.
digit.
But it's
Yeah.
probably going to bite me.
Look.
What about Devontae? Comfortable with Devontae?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing to be careful with
Did you
Devontae,
start Puka?
and there is a question of whether Puka comes or plays, but Devontae led the team in targets 2 weeks ago, their last game, had the touchdown. I think he led the team in yards as well. He was still 3 for 36. It was a tight end line.
Sure, yeah.
So he is getting a lot of targets, and they are all red zone targets, which is good in the sense that, hey, red zone targets lead to touchdowns, but if they just don't connect on one of those and he misses out on a touchdown, he's not a big yardage guy this year.
Sure.
All right, so let's move on to what should be the game of the week, but it probably won't because the refs of Kansas City versus the Bills.
Yeah. See, both of these teams were not what I was expecting this year. It was nice to see him give James Cook the ball a little bit. That was
time.
handy. Hey, time would have been when I still had him and had a chance and Chopped, but Chopp's dead. So
No,
Are
nobody
the,
cares
are
about
the
Chop.
Bills
Top is going great.
are the Bills last year's Eagles? Think about it now. I mean, Josh Allen
You're
and
gonna go on a
Cook,
run?
not a lot of passing.
You know?
I think that Josh Allen is still a top 2 quarterback in the NFL. And I've always questioned Joe Brady as a play caller. I feel like this year I'm being proven right. And also, as I think I said last week, Uriah, tell me if I did not say this, but I think the difference in this year and last year is
They don't have a number one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is no difference. At this point in the year last year, they didn't have a number one, and
And
they
they
were
traded,
struggling. And then they traded for Amari Cooper, and everything just clicked instantly. I don't know, like maybe they trade for Jalen Waddle or somebody like that.
Ooh, that'd be nasty.
It would
Yeah.
be good to get him somebody that maybe he could rely on.
Yeah.
All right, Chiefs, it's Kelsey and Mahomes, right?
Oh,
That's it?
I'm sorry. One last thing on the Bills.
Yeah.
Anybody want to guess? I know Evan might have already looked. Guess how many snaps Dalton Kincaid took last week?
Let's take
It was
a
like 3, wasn't it?
14. 14 snaps.
14 snaps.
How many targets did he have?
3 targets.
That's what I was thinking of.
So
Yeah.
high target percentage when he's on the field, but
Is
they're
he on the
just
field?
not
It's only-
utilizing him much.
That's only 22% of the snap count.
Exactly. Yeah, they're just not utilizing him.
Sure.
And that's very, very scary. I'm dropping him in other leagues right now, shallower leagues.
Kelsey and Mahomes, that's it though, right?
Rishi.
You start
Rashid for
Rishi?
sure.
Okay.
Why not Tyquan Thornton? Maybe.
Sure, why
Hey,
not?
Give him a shot. Who knows?
He'll be on waivers this week.
He certainly will be available for Friday waivers.
All right, let's move on to the Seahawks versus the Commanders.
Hey, sorry, real quick. Bust of the week? Going back to the last game? Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the bust column. You will finish outside. He's consensus QB1 this week.
Is he?
Really?
He is going
That's
to
surprising
finish.
to me.
I don't see
Why?
that.
Isn't he fantasy QB1 like overall? This
He
year?
is, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not surprising that he's ranked number 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
it's just because I don't have him this year. I
Yeah,
still think
and
of
we
him
all
as
hate
last
him.
year. What a jerk.
But I say he's going to finish outside the top 9 quarterbacks, and pivoting into this next game, he will finish outside the top 9 and or behind
Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold,
Sammy
Nice.
D.
who is currently consensus ranked QB 16. I think he finishes inside the top 9 and or ahead of Mahomes. This will
All
be the
right.
last good week for
So-
Darnold. It's bad after this. His schedule sucks.
Answer me this on the Seahawks. Are you starting any running backs
They're both flexes.
at the most, right?
Yeah.
I think well, of course, you're starting Jackson Smith, and I think Arroyo.
He's coming along. I'm still
I think
skeptical.
I think he's going to be a sleeper for this week.
I believe in the talent.
Mhm.
I am just skeptical of the consistency of
I
the
get it.
usage.
You don't think it's AJ Barner over Arroyo? He's been
Right,
Well-
that's the problem. Like,
well- Okay, so Barner is like in everything, but when it gets goal line, it's Arroyo, or it's going to be a long catch from Arroyo, or however you say his name.
I mean, for the most part, it's going to be JSN.
yes.
oh yeah, it's Pepper.
Yeah, so.
Commanders? Anybody? Question mark.
Boy, it's really disappointing what happened to Bill. How that's going.
Sure is. Sorry, Joe. If only Joe had had the opportunity to back out of the trade, as
What
I
about
tried to
Terry
give him
McLaurin?
that opportunity.
What about Terry McLaurin? He looked
Like,
all right.
Saved by
Yeah.
a touchdown.
It's all right. You know,
For the Commanders.
Was the touchdown his only catch, or did he end up having another one?
he had 3 of 4 for 54 yards and 1 touchdown.
Okay, that had to have been a lot of garbage.
And then you got Debo, who had 3 of 6 for 12, and that's it.
Yeah, it was
He had a
terrible.
bad drop.
Mm-hmm.
Plus they're just throwing straight down the line to him, and I mean that's just when you got a blitzing defense. You can't do anything with that.
Yeah, and Cliff Kingsbury is unfortunately doing what Cliff Kingsbury does, which is he's so awesome for a year, and then year 2 he doesn't change anything.
And then the rest of his tenure anywhere,
yeah,
he's the same guy.
It breaks my heart because I want the air raid to work, and he just won't make his adjustments.
Not
Yeah.
gonna work in the
Um,
NFL.
Come on, Lincoln Riley to the NFL. Let's see that.
No,
I just want to see. I just want to see it. Anyway, put me out there. I will run an NFL style.
I
air
would
raid
pay
the
good
board.
money for that.
Put me out there.
I just kind of want to see you in full pads.
No. I'll be on the side. I'll be old school on the side.
but we've
Vince
already-
Lombardi in a suit.
We've already talked about this last week. It's the hammy.
Yeah.
The
Oh
hammy.
yeah. I'd be. I got that check. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. No. Fun fact: my very first hit that I took in full pads,
Gave
I
up?
got concussed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it when people wear the big helmets. Concussions are not fun, guys.
Look,
They sound bad.
I don't know if I did or didn't. I mean, I got my bell rung, but like I
Yeah,
don't.
that's what they used to call it.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
called
know.
a concussion.
You know, when you get up and you're like, God.
Yeah,
dang.
I do know that feeling. It's called a concussion.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
that might
Migraine the rest of the
that might
day.
explain some things.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sensitivity to light for a few days. Yeah.
let's move on to I'm going to predict it right here, right now. The barn burner of the week. I don't know what the over under is. Cardinals versus Cowboys blowout. Big huge blowout for the Cowboys.
Cardinals versus Cowboys.
Double digit.
I
Yeah,
don't love any of the Cardinals this week.
Harrison. Gotta
I,
throw him in there.
I have more faith in the Cardinals if it's Jacoby Brissett. It looks like it's probably going to be Kyler, but yeah,
I don't know
I'm
how I
just
feel about either one of them.
I'm so far out on Kyler at this point.
Yeah.
As you should be.
I'm further out than Uriah.
No, you are not further out than me.
You had a right entire preseason that I did. Need I remind you? And I have not been swayed at all.
What about that Fields guy?
Hey, Fields now. Who
Well-
called him the ultimate boom bust quarterback?
Pulled a miracle off. But
Yeah, look, I will say this as for last week. Justin Fields, you were right, yes. Everybody else, do not brag about everybody else because you did not hit everybody else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know who you
Oh,
picked last
oh, he
week.
was just talking about like he had all these boom busts on the Jets.
Oh,
team.
the Binanza.
the
Bonanzas,
Bonanza.
yes.
Excuse me.
I should look back at who my Binanzas were to see how this turned out. Yeah, we had the banjo music and everything.
So Cardinals dropped Michael Carter so that they can re-sign him to the practice squad. Some people are taking that as good news for Bam Knight, but that's definitely just a sign that Trey Benson's going to be back soon, right?
I think can he come back
Yes.
next week?
Trey Benson's coming back
Next week?
soon. I'm not sure.
I don't
I
know
think
that
it's
they
next
said
week. I think it's been 3
specifically,
weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, not a whole lot on the Cardinals. Cowboys. Everybody.
Sure, give him a roll. Give him a go.
Yeah. Pickens is looking real good.
Pickens still looking good. CD's still looking good. Javonte Williams, good for you, buddy.
Turd
Jadon
Ferguson
Blue's
killed
getting
it.
involved. I mean, you're not going to do anything with it right now, but
No.
just be aware that he is getting involved. Yeah, Jake Ferguson is like, he's a top 5 tight end.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's
Didn't
it.
didn't you get goosed last week?
Who, Ferguson?
Jake Ferguson?
Did he?
Didn't you get goosed?
I don't think so. I think he did good.
No, goosed.
Goose, really?
How about that?
I did not know.
But he's looked great every other week. Don't take too much out of it.
Yeah, no. I will take some accountability on the very quickly. I know we're running up on time here, but just for the sake of accountability, these were my Bonanza picks. If you had Trey McBride start Chigga, that was fine. Like, Chig
No.
did okay.
It was not fun.
If you had Jameer Gibbs start Tajay Spears,
Oof.
Spears went okay. Spears did fine.
Oh yeah.
If you had Marvin Harrison start Troy Franklin, I
That
think
did
that went
okay.
okay. Yeah. If you had Sam Laporta, Mason Taylor, I don't think Taylor did much.
He had like one good catch.
Yeah.
It's just that's not working.
This was a bad one. Jared Goff for Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
This was also
Actually,
a
I
bad
think
one.
Taylor scored.
There you go. So
I think he did.
see, I hit pay dirt. That's all you're looking for with the Bonanza picks. Amon-Ra St. Brown for Luther Burden. Not my fault that Burden got
That
concussed.
worked good,
No.
didn't it?
Nah, it's not your fault.
Trevor
But I don't
Lawrence
think I
for the
still
Jets quarterback, whoever it might be. That worked out great. Ashton Genty for Kyle Monongai. That was fine, I think.
Pretty okay.
Travis Etienne for Devin Neal. That did not work. I knew that was the riskiest one. Matt Stafford for Joe Flacco. That was a good one. And JSN for Kayshon Boutte. Pretty sure he got a touchdown. So
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
there you go. I was okay with my Bonanzas.
I was just saying you put all your peas in a pod on the Jets team, and that was
It worked. It worked.
All right.
Any more football stuff before we do?
Oh, he can't hear you.
All right.
What was the sound effect? That sounded
I don't know. Do you have a game?
the face.
No, I was just going.
Oh.
Scary.
I want to play a game. Was that the sound
That's
effect?
yeah,
it said.
yes.
Jigsaw.
Actually, it was Scream.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm going as Casey Becker from Scream Friday for Halloween.
Interesting. But before we get on yours, I would like to say, people do not turn on Netflix and do not turn on House of Dynamite. It was going really good. I felt like, oh, this is going to be a decent movie, and then there's no ending.
that sucks.
Absolutely no ending. The screen goes blank.
Oh, like not figuratively no ending. There's
Sopranos.
just
They were
No,
they were
no,
great for
not,
The Sopranos.
nope. The nuclear bomb went off, and it was nothing.
well, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's realistic.
yeah, don't watch that.
So
Yeah, you can
it's-
also skip Shelby
It's
Oaks.
often, yeah, you can definitely.
You can skip Shelby Oaks.
Hold on, we'll talk about that in just a second. You're saying it's Oppenheimer from the Japanese perspective.
God,
That's a
Noah.
bad one. That's a bad one. All right, horror movie.
I hope we
time.
don't have any Japanese listeners.
Hamburgers it
Listen.
won't be in.
Wow.
Listen, I'm
You can't fix this. Don't even try. Let's move on.
Today's horror movie segment is brought to you by Jasper County Safari.
Boy.
Do not pick up a monkey in Jasper
If
County.
you see a rhesus monkey,
Run.
get out of there.
Finally did watch the 28 trilogy, in which good timing for the monkeys.
How did you feel about the ending of the last movie?
It
haven't
was
seen it
silly.
yet.
It was silly
seen
it yet.
and very,
seen it
very
yet.
on brand for that director.
Oh, okay.
But
Also, how hard was it to watch the first one?
I get your point, like the Betamax
So
quality of it.
gosh.
I didn't mind it though.
Okay.
I had not
didn't-
seen it in so long and
I
didn't
hadn't watched
remember
it
it
in
being like
years,
that.
but I know the feel that you're talking about, and I never had a problem with it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I
It's
mean,
so hard for me to watch. Anyway,
in
go ahead.
some ways, 28 weeks with its shaky cam is harder to watch
Yeah,
than 28
I get
days.
that.
I mean, the
Um,
greatest part of 28 weeks is the first 10 minutes of the movie.
And that's it.
And then
Sure.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So before we get into my movies for this week, Evan, you want to give us a review of Shelby Oaks?
What did I end up with? 4 out of
You gave
10?
it 4.
I gave it a 4 out of 10. If you ever wanted to see somebody retell the story of Hereditary but center it around a YouTuber, then this is the movie for you. And it just doesn't hold up at all. The story has promise, and you will enter it. You'll get a decent amount into the movie, still holding the hope that it's going to do something interesting, and then it just repeatedly does not.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you really, really love just seeing some blurry thing in the corner of the screen
Good.
and wondering, is that something?
Yeah.
Being
Is that-
told this is something, and you're
Right.
like, I don't even see it.
Is it something? But yes, no, and that's 90% of the shots in
Yes.
this movie.
All right.
Blair Witch meets Hereditary.
Let's go.
As for this week, first some
I
streamers.
like those two movies.
Yeah, I know. A bad version of those two. Some streamers I'm going through right now, Coyotes with Justin Long. It's silly. It's kind of funny. I watched The Home with Pete Davidson last night. I actually really wanted to love it because it was so creative. It's real bad, though.
Oh, that
it's
stinks.
real bad.
Yeah, I remember that one and being excited for it, and then I forgot it existed.
I tried so hard to like it. I just can't. Anyways, also streaming tonight, Bone Lake, which I've heard good things about. We'll see.
I'm watching The Longest Walk.
I watched that yesterday, too.
Good.
The Long Walk.
The
Long
Long
Walk.
Whatever.
I did not expect to like it.
Okay, good.
I liked
my
everything
favorite.
but the ending.
It's my favorite Stephen King.
I remember you told me that. I liked everything but the ending.
Yeah. All right.
So
James, you
I
can watch a
haven't
good
seen-
version of that tonight
You
or
ever seen
tomorrow.
Bone Tomahawk?
people have
Oh.
told me for years to watch it, and I've never gotten around to it.
Really?
I
That's a
always
good one.
mean to.
That's a good one. Oh,
Always
Guy,
need to watch it.
Guy Pearce
We're-
is great in that.
Then getting into the actual Halloween movies. These are all movies set on Halloween, starting with Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, based on the book.
I've seen that.
I know I've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't think I liked it very much, but I'm also not positive that I gave it much of a chance, so I'm going to give it another chance.
I know I saw it. I don't remember a single thing about it.
Same. I don't remember it. I don't think I was impressed, but I am going to give it another chance. Then
What-
we get into the things that I
What
know
gas
I like.
station did you get those rings from?
The Amazon gas station.
Okay.
Same place
Pretty-
I got
pretty
my
sweet.
cane.
I mean,
Solid.
look, I figured you had a knife somewhere. Match the. I'm sorry.
He had the overcoat though. He had that
Yeah.
overshirt that was back there.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
That says
this
a
is,
lot.
I wear this every Tuesday.
It's your smoking jacket.
That's right. Terrifier, the original Terrifier is... The strange thing about the Terrifier movies is the first time I watched them, I did not like them. And now I love these movies so much.
I always catch the clip of him in the convenience store with the cops. I'm just like, I turn. Stupid.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Terrifier.
In a convenience store with the cops.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're like, stick your hands up. And he's like,
That's not Terrifier. I don't know what you're thinking of. Oh, that's Jester.
Yeah.
That's the Art the Clown knockoff.
oh, okay.
It's, yeah, I do know the scene.
Okay.
And it's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
But this one it's just so much fun. This is Terrifier 2. So this is Terrifier.
Oh, I didn't see the two.
This is Terrifier 2. Terrifier 2 is one of my favorite movies at this point. It is a beautiful movie. Like, the art in it is so good. Not just Art the Clown, but the
Yeah.
actual art of the movie is so good. It's so funny. It is needlessly long. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is
Lord.
ridiculous. But if you just embrace the ridiculousness of this movie, it's a wonderful art house in its way. And then I do a different Halloween timeline every year because there are 4, and I just cycle through them. This year it's the H2O trilogy, so the original 1978 Halloween, followed by 1981 Halloween 2. I go back and forth of which of these two are the best of the entire series. Most people say 1978. I do like Halloween 2 in the hospital. And then H2O, which I've not seen in a very long time, but I remember it being very, very bad.
So bad.
That's the one with LL Cool J, isn't it?
It's Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
Busta
Busta
Rhymes.
Rhymes.
I knew it was
LL
rapper.
Cool J was in. God, which one? was
No, Ella was in it too, right?
No, he was in. They were different ones. Busta Rhymes was in. God, I don't remember which one's which. Because Josh Hartnett was with LL Cool J, and then there was one that had Busta Rhymes. They're different movies.
But it's both Halloween, right?
yeah.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
I could have swore
Absolutely.
LL Cool J
One
was
of
in
them was
H2O.
set, it was like a reality show. Busta Rhymes was in that one.
H2O, right?
H2O, I think, is the one at the college.
Hey, y'all are the
with
hot.
Josh Hartnett.
Yes, yes.
And Joseph Gordon-Levitt makes a brief cameo at the beginning of it. That's H2O.
Yeah.
There's another one with Busta Rhymes where they're filming a reality
He's the
show
chef.
in the original house.
He's a chef. No.
No, he's a producer for the video show.
LL
for
Cool
the
J's
reality
the
show.
chef, isn't he?
LL Cool J is the security guard in H2O.
Well, I gotta
I
figure.
totally-
I don't remember. Like, I remember that premise. I definitely didn't watch it last year when I went through the original timeline, so now I'm not sure where that fits in the timeline. In any case, the Halloween movies are great.
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Resurrection is the one with Busta Rhymes.
Right. I should have watched that last year and I didn't. Anyways, Halloween and Halloween 2, those are good. The rest are honestly not. But
I like 3.
3 is great. 3 is not Michael Myers. 3 is
For
so
sure.
good. Turn it off, or whatever it is he says at the end. I love that movie.
All right, y'all
Happy
got-
Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Here we go.
Bye.
What is it? That Nightmare? Is that Nightmare Before Christmas?
Do it.
Is that Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah,
We're still rolling.
I know.
Huh?